Hey everyone, Andreas here, the Grecian Thunder. You like this angle? It's the last thing you see. I've decided to resurrect a series I had at one point called Wax Diabolique. So this is the return of Wax Diabolique. Just showing records that I've bought. It doesn't appeal to me anymore. It's more, I don't know, it's kind of a, it's not fair. My beard's dripping. I just washed it. Anyway, so I'm going to go through records I've been listening to, some recent purchases, and just talk a little bit about them real quick. Hope everyone is well in the vinyl community. Love you all out there. Thank you for all the love on my last video. I've been watching a lot of vinyl community videos lately. It's good stuff. I've actually gone like back in time, watched like some people that don't post anymore lately, just to reinvigorate myself, I guess. Anyway, so what we're listening to right now is something I got at Exiled Records here in Portland. The band is called GAM, G-A-M, and this record is called Exile II, German. This is pretty awesome, as you'll be hearing. It's a reissue on Dirty Knobby Records. They're out of Seattle, I think. And it does come with good liner notes. Essentially, the story with this album is GAM is like an acronym for Gunter Scheichert, Axel Struck, and Michael Leske, or Lesk. And this album was never actually released for some reason, but they found Gunter and he still had copies of the recordings, not the masters, but copies of the recordings. So they released this. It's like German. Let me just make some adjustments here. I want to see my pretty face. Yeah, so cosmic music, krautrock, what have you. I think this was in Julian Cope's book. I haven't read Krautrock Sampler, but from what I understand, it is focused on at some point. So great to have this. I think it's limited to 500 copies, so snatch it up. Up next, I did go out and buy the new Ghost record, Meloria. This is the most polished one yet. I'm glad that this band exists for some reason. It's the costuming, the subject matter. I have seen them live once, and it was a great show. I just like bands that actually put on a show rather than just getting up there looking like a bunch of schlubs and, you know, just playing the music. I mean, you pay money for the live experience, and these guys definitely deliver it. This record is super polished, though. I will say that. Put out about Rise Above. Yeah, I've been spinning this a lot. But this is Exile II for $15. So this is Drakkar, and the hype sticker says the holy grail of Cambodian psych rock albums never before available on vinyl. That pretty much says it all. It's not really super psychy, but there are a lot of psych elements, and I'm glad I bought this. Especially, I mean, the genesis of all this, the Cambodian, Indonesian, etc., Malaysian psych music is the triple LP comp put out by Now Again. I want to say it was like 4 years ago now. Everybody, most people in the VC have it. Yeah, those shocking, shaking days. So, I just, every time I see a Cambodia, like, you know, that region that says it's a psych band, I pick it up. Because it 9 out of 10 times is completely rad. So, check this out. Looks like it's on this label called Metal Postcard, pressed in the Czech Republic. I spun this the other day for the first time in a while. Picked this up at Permanent Records in LA when I was there back in January. And I got to meet up with Henry down there when I was down there. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but Head Machine with Orgasm. It's a cult classic. It's a good record. Yeah, put out on Aurora. Yeah, I would definitely pick this up if you guys, you're not hip to this. Get into it with such hits as Climax and You Must Come With Me. It's hard to do sometimes. Spun this. I haven't picked up the new one yet that Riding Easy did. Raul just did the whole Riding Easy Records thing, but it's one of those records I bought back from Everyday Music. Today actually marks the 1 year anniversary of when I found out that my records had been stolen, so kind of a little nostalgic, I guess. But yeah, Mondo Drag with New Rituals on Alive Natural Sounds. Good. It's good. A lady friend gave me this record last week. Everybody familiar with Spiritualized? Yeah. Got to see them at the Psych Fest this year. They put on a pretty good show. They did a lot of tunes. It was a long show, so it was well worth it. Well worth the price to go there. Let's see. New Mississippi Records release, reissue. Irma Thomas. And you don't know Irma? You don't know Thomas. Yeah, awesome. $11. The New Orleans series. Yeah. Soul singer out of New Orleans. Well worth it. I'm sure a lot of you guys have some Irma Thomas in your collection. This was a great find, actually. In the Red put out a kind of a retrospective of this band, Red Aunts. Part of kind of lumped into the Riot Girl movement of the 90s. But really they were kind of anti-Riot Girl. Just because they didn't want to be lumped into that kind of classification, I guess. But yeah, this is awesome. I mean, look at all the songs around here. It's a double LP set. Yeah, listen to Crush from Red Aunts. Yeah. Put out on In the Red. It's called Come Up for a Closer Look. Awesome. Finally picked this up. I think Chris Alvear showed this a long time ago. And also, this is also on In the Red. In the Red does some awesome, like they have good bands on their roster, but they also do some great reissues. So this is like a kind of a Urinals, a little bit of a retro deal with some live stuff too. It also comes with a download card. So does the Red Aunts, and yeah, it's really good. The first part of it took me a while to get into because it seemed something was going on. Took a while to get into because it seemed like a worse version of the first band I was in when I was 15. But I mean, maybe they were 15 too. So I don't know. But yeah, it was what is going on here? Anyway, sorry for the technical difficulties. Sloppy punk, good stuff though. Yeah, a lot of people are into the Urinals out in the world. I know I am. Pick it up, it's cheap. And then finally, another Chris Alvear inspiration, Evil Acid Head, in the name of all that is unholy. So this is a reissue of a late 80s tape that was put out way back when. It's a double LP, I think. Just open this up here. Got time. This is the last record. I'm not sure who put this out, but I will try to find out here. So it came with a CD that's in my car right now. Here's the cover. And it's 2 LPs. So basically it's like Sweets. Long songs. Droney. One green LP, one red. Cool labels. And it came with these kind of fold out poster deals. Warhol inspired, I guess. But yeah, it's a weird one, man. Definitely, you got to be in a certain mood to listen to this record. But I would definitely look it up. I'm sure Andreas, Sonic Mainliner, and quite a few others might have already picked this record up. But I'm not really. Let's see. Label it's on, I'm afraid. Let's see if there's anything on the actual label. No. So, it's kind of a mystery. Anyway, kids, listening to some Gam. You know you like Gam. Oh, I'm sporting my goat shirt that I got at Psych Fest 2 years ago. Yeah, there's a big fight about it right now down in Texas. Farmer that is neighbors with the ranch that holds the fest is trying to get, basically trying to tell the fest to hit the road because of noise and such. So it's kind of up in the air of where it's going to happen this year. So if they don't nail it down soon, I'm probably going to. They're starting doing one in Vancouver, BC, so I'm thinking about going to that one. And then there's also a metal fest down in California around the same time that Raul has talked about going to. So. Anyway, kids, that's what I have for you. Until next time. Kisses.